Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 23421 Southwest Cinnamon Hills Place here in Sherwood. We're located at the front of the home. We're off to the left of the front doorway, or I'm sorry, the right of the front doorway, over here on the, I guess, the side of the bay window. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Alrighty, here at 26 feet out, it transitions over to, it's kind of hard to tell with the standing water here in the way. It's definitely going to 30-34 PVC pipe, but it's hard to tell if it's 4 or 6 inch. We do have some standing water here and a whole bunch of debris stuck to the top of the pipe, which generally indicates that at some point this line is clogged and filled all the way up there. Alrighty, here at 62 feet, we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to do locates to verify we're out on Cinnamon Hills Place. And then we're also going to let the line drain out here for about 5 minutes so we can take a look at all the standing water and stuff in the line. Okay, located the camera head successfully at the main lateral on Cinnamon Hills Place. Still need to let it drain out. So right here at the end of the pipe, we do have this belly is not as significant, but we have a belly that starts here at 58 feet and extends out to the main lateral at 62 feet. This one here has about, it's only about a 1/4 inch of standing water, so that one I'm not terribly concerned about. That, I believe, is the city's responsibility anyway. I would recommend contacting them to find out where their responsibility starts and stops. Now this belly is basically continuous. There's very little separation between here at about 40 feet and out to 62 feet. So far here we have about 22 feet, and the minor amount of standing water becomes more concerning when it's over a long length of pipe. Generally you need about 3/4 to 1 inch before you really get much debris collecting. But if you have 20, 30 feet of sewer pipe that has standing water throughout it, even if it's a smaller amount, it can still cause stuff to hang up. Now this spot here, the worst it gets is right here at the beginning, and that's quarter to a half inch of water there. It's still not a huge amount. Looks a lot worse when you have water going through the line. Another small spot there, but this spot appears to be where more of the debris is hanging up, because we do have so this is 3-inch pipe here. We have at least 1.5 inches of water here. The pipe is half full. And then we start getting debris collecting here on the top of the pipe. Like I said, you can't get stuff stuck up there unless the water line goes all the way up to the top of the pipe. So it looks like it may have had a clog in the past. So I do recommend correcting this spot here. I'm going to try and I'll have to locate it at the beginning. I won't be able to locate it in the turn there. But when you get standing water in conjunction with the turn on its own with no belly slows stuff down. So when you put the two together, it's very hard for, especially if you have a ball of toilet paper going down the line, it just hits that turn there and stops. So I do recommend fixing this. It extends from 23 feet to about 25 feet. So it's about a 2.5 foot section of the line, which is not a huge one, but we've got evidence of debris build up and possible clog there. And then with the turn in conjunction, it just makes for a spot for debris to collect. Okay, I've located and marked the belly here. I'm having to mark and locate after and before the belly because it's on a turn like that. You can't locate with the camera bent accurately. So anyway, I marked that. It starts right at the edge of the yard. If you're standing in the street looking at the face of the home, the line comes out the front right corner essentially, and then heads over towards the driveway. It goes barely underneath the driveway, probably 6 to 10 inches is all, and then turns and starts heading out towards the street there. So a part of it is in the yard, and then the other half of it roughly is under the edge of the driveway. I would recommend relocating to double check. It's kind of a tricky spot to locate in general where you have grass and concrete. I'm getting a little bit of variance in depth here. When I locate right here, I'm getting around 6 foot 3 inches, but when I pull back right here to the beginning, which is in the grass at this point, I'm getting about 5 foot 6. So I'm getting about a foot of difference there, which I kind of doubt. So it may be that just the fact that we're locating under concrete and grass, and it's that could be causing more impedance there. So just use some caution when digging. It's just barely under the driveway enough that it's possible you may actually be able to tunnel underneath without cutting the concrete. You'd have to talk to the repair guys about that. But anyway, I would recommend getting that corrected. If you don't fix it, I would rescope the line in a year to see how it's reacting to the new homeowner's living habits. That can sometimes make a huge difference as to how much debris ends up building up in a line. Every household lives differently. Apart from that, once you get beyond that point, all the bellies and everything go out into the street area. In fact, I'll push out right here real quick just to locate the beginning of any of the other standing water. I believe that's all going to be in the road. Yes, this starts about a foot after the curb out into the road here where the standing water starts. There's a teeny little bit before that, but it's nothing even worth repairing at all. You could mention it to the city. They may try and fix it at some point, but it's going to be a long time down the road. It's just not that significant. So anyway, the one spot on the line I am concerned about, once again, is this turn here. I would recommend repairing it. Keep any debris from collecting there. Again, if a repair is not done, rescope the line in a year just to see and keep an eye on it. If you are getting debris build up there, you may have to jet the line out every so often to keep it at a minimum, or the debris build up to a minimum. Apart from that, the rest of the pipe here on property is in good shape and functioning at this time. The pipe in the street is also in good shape, not functioning quite as efficiently as this pipe that drains out, but in all, it is functioning at this time. But that turn there with the belly is greatly hindering the flow of this line here. So I'll try and show this here. Right over by my car there, right where the grass meets the driveway, you can see that white marking there. That's where the repair is at.